What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Kingdoms and Castles, a game that I like quite a bit, and we're having a pretty good run of it right now. We're not doing too badly. It keeps saying that I have +1 charcoal, but I don't have, like, charcoal anywhere on my list. I don't know if they actually need charcoal or if it's just, like, a placeholder for a thing that's coming in the future, but I suppose we will find out. It's one of those things that we're going to have to plumb the depths of the game to figure out whether or not that's something we're concerned about. Our wall is kind of ugly on that west side, but I really feel like we're going to need that defense, and if we don't have it, it's going to get rowdy for us pretty quickly. I am going to suggest that we put in a ballista tower. I'm also going to suggest that an archer tower go in right now, because this was the weak spot from which we were assailed last time, and I'd like to make sure that we've got defense from that the next time that it happens. We do have a manor being built right now, so it's probably going to be a little while until they finish that off. That did nix most of our wood supply, which we're still trying to come back from. He's a grandmaster stonecutter, woodcutter, agriculturalist. Cool. It's good to have aspirations in life, man. Congratulations on accomplishing your goals. He's like, yeah, I wanted to be a professional surf my whole life. Thanks for that, man. I didn't choose this life. You just assigned me to it, and then I did my best I could to be the best possible at it. And I'm like, well, I still respect your work ethic, man. Whether or not you selected the life you ended up living, I know I'm a king. I know I can be ruthless at times. I know I can be difficult to deal with. That sounded like it was going to go into a musical number. As it was coming out of my mouth, I felt like in the background, there was probably like some kind of Broadway, just like boom, 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 bing, bing. Like, you know, like the little lead into a song where, like, there's just the little notes that are they're kind of setting the chord structure and everything for what's coming. Food looks all right. Although with this population, we definitely don't want food to hit rock bottom. If food ends up bottoming out, it's not going to be good for us. I'm going to close that off. I'm going to close off some of the... Yeah. Let's close off the east side archers towers as well for now, until we know that the enemy is coming from that direction. We don't need those workers tied up doing nothing, just like standing around being idle all day. That's actually an interesting point. It'd be cool if what you could do is you could set up defensive grids, so like draw a line between these 5 right here, and then just click on any one of them and it selects all 5, and then it'll be activate or deactivate, so that your soldiers can actually have lives and like stuff that they do outside of... They need 15 wood over there. They'll probably go get it at some point. It's just so that they have, like, active lives and stuff that they can do on the side while you wait for stuff to happen. I really would like also a priority button. I don't know if that even exists in the game right now, but it'd be cool if there was a button over here with just, like, an arrow on it. You click it, and it means that that's the top priority of all the tasks that you want them to take care of. That's the top task. Dude, I had the dopest pizza today. I know we just changed subjects kind of quickly, but my pizza was on and popping. Legit. There's this Italian place where I live, and it's like a super fancy, like, cloth napkin type of place, you know what I mean? But they make pizza, and it's like, it's not expensive by comparison to just like ordering a normal pizza. Like a normal pizza from like a quick takeout place is going to be like 18, 19 bucks, whereas they're like 22 or 23, and it's so good, and you get so much more pizza too. It lasts for, if I get a large pizza from there, it'll last me a week easily, having like a slice a day for like a meal. Whereas if I get like a large pizza from one of the $18 places, I'll go through that in like an afternoon. It's just because their larges are a lot smaller. They're little. 4 wood. That's all we need. 4 beautiful wood. And we can go forward with our plans. Problem is that all of my wood stuff got destroyed over here. And that's kind of taken a toll on my overall stockpile and supply. We did get a ballista built though, which is pretty sweet. So I'm happy about that. That'll help out, although this is the building that needs to be prioritized right now so that we can get extra villagers. I think this guy's going to build it right here. There you go. You slang that wood, son. You slang it. You slang it, and then you... Ooh, 25 residents from that one. Very nice. Very, very nice. I like my manor. Okay, so we've got a manor now. In a manner of speaking, we've got ourselves a super awesome manor. I will have this chopped down in just a moment. We'll put in another forester right here. Maybe 2 of them right here. Space them out a little bit, though. What just happened? Something just exploded. Who just exploded something? If you're guilty, come forward and admit it now. If you exploded something, I will offer you forgiveness. If you exploded a thing, I will offer you forgiveness. If you come forward and you repent and you say I was wrong and I did a shitty thing right now. Who exploded a thing? Be honest with me. Nobody's being honest. In a den full of liars. In a den full of liars. Viking raid coming in. This one coming in from... Actually, that raid doesn't... Oh, there he is. I was going to say, that one doesn't have an ogre. Oddly enough. Pray tell, enemies, why don't you have ogres? They're up to something. If they don't have an ogre, they're up to something. They're definitely up to something if there's no ogre. I can tell you that emphatically. There we go. That's the word that I wanted. So we managed to build that place up. If it gets destroyed now... If it gets destroyed now after all this, I'm going to cry. I will be marginally upset about it. These guys can fire pretty far. I may set up another one right here just so we've got arrow cover. Just so we've got arrow cover on the side of the castle right there. It looks like they're always going to hit from this side, so... Dude, you're knocking out my forests right now. Come on, man. How you going to mess with a brother's forest like that? That ain't right. It's just cruel. You can't mess with the homies' forests. You guys should definitely shoot the ones that have fire. I don't know if we're just like prioritizing for... Oh, he's actually fiddling with that wall over there. Okay, kind of an interesting turn of events. Didn't expect that one, but... Alright, yeah, it's an easy enough repair. Not even salty. Let's open that back up to workers. Open that back up to workers. My throne room! There's a well right there. How come nobody is doing this? I built you wells. Oh, we're definitely not going to have a throne room anymore after this is all over. Yeah. Oh, the throne room survived it. Hooray for us. I still can't build ballistae either. How much damage does a ballista do? Soldier skill is 51 DPS, so it's pretty good. Pretty solid stuff. He'll probably be dead before he gets anywhere important. But not before he stomps all over my forest that I still need. Bastard. What are you trying to destroy right now? Just in here messing with my forests. Dude, he bulldozed my entire forest. Damn it! Now I gotta move my operational zone around. You guys are assholes. I'm gonna put that right there. We could get more stone if we wanted it. I could add a few more over here. It wouldn't be that hard. Let's get back to our repairs. We're gonna drop castle blocks. Oh, yeah. There we go. Actually, that still works right there. And constructed that way, I could put 2 towers on top of there and it would still work out pretty badass, I'm thinking. Apparently, I can still build ballistas even though I don't have a chamber of war anymore. I guess you just unlock it once. I need 35 trees for this to really work, though. Gotta stack them trees. Get it going. I don't know if I'll expand in this direction. I know I'm going to expand in this direction, so I'll probably just take the wall out from here. And have it go a little further, have it go out from here. I mean, they've already cleared a tree line for me right there, though. That would save me a whole bunch of chopping. Well, here, let me set up a little chop spree over here. Perfect. Chop spree! All of the chopping is going on right now. I feel like it's really, really unwise to be making charcoal at a place where apparently everything is flammable. Food appears to be hurting too. So we may wish to think about maybe resuscitating the food supply a tiny bit. I suppose it sort of depends how much we're getting out here. That might have been due to the battle and all the fires and everything else too. Because it does look like we're still taking in food, but it is dropping, I think. And the drop is what's got me really, really concerned. I mean, technically, at this point, I just need space. So I'm going to get him to chop all that, too. And then I'll take a little road that runs this way. And we'll kind of figure out what we want to do with this extra space. Basically, we're just going to cram shit in everywhere if we can help it. Like, if we can have more farms, we're going to have more farms. We don't really have a choice. Where else can I cram stuff into? We're filling out our workforce pretty rapidly, which was something I did not expect. Let's keep the building going. Yeah, food's fluctuating right now, so we're probably gonna... The sad part is it's not dropping by a lot. It's only dropping by like 20 to 30 per season. But we're ticking it kind of close right now. Ticking it kind of close. A few more farms will aid with that problem, but what we really need is mass-produced food, and so we're going to need to work this on over to here and just make a new farming area. Don't have much of a choice there. Alright, so let's add another section of wall right there that's nice and super strong, I guess. And in fact, I'm going to do that for this entire section, because this is where all of our hits are coming from. That gives the workers something to fiddle around with for a little bit. I'm going to turn off taxes so that they can stop bitching and moaning, because we have more than enough gold right now. Gold is at like a ridiculous all-time high, so no stress, no foul there. We've cleared out a nice little area where we can work from. I'm thinking a road from there that still allows us baseline coverage to our defenses. So, like, this stuff is gonna get destroyed first. There's not a lot you can do about that. That's just the way it's gonna go down. But we need to get a plan in motion, like, right this second to feed our people, or they're all gonna die in droves. So I'm gonna put in a road right there. And we will give some serious thought to our next harvest, because we're struggling right now. We really are. We're struggling. So what I would do is I would expand out hovels on this side. Basically do the exact same thing that we did before. So a hovel there, a hovel there. A small granary, not a big one. One right there to deal with the fact that we're going to be adding in a whole bunch of workers on this side. And then my recommendation is just that we put in 2 more of those. And they are under the cover of arrows right now. It also leaves us room for a well right there. And as soon as these walls get beaten up, I mean, as soon as they put these things to the task, what I'll go ahead and do... Are those not done? Why are they tapered like that? That's weird. Why are they the way that they are? I mean, as long as I can still put arrow towers on top of it, I don't care, but... There we go. Should be fairly well defended from here on in. Go ahead and close down one of those so that we have workers for right now, because we're not going to be building a whole lot of random stuff anytime soon. We got Vikings coming in from the south with a huge invasion. So hopefully we are strong enough to knock this one on its ass. Our towers do have pretty good range. We've also got ballistas, so dropping them shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, there we go. Feed them arrows. Feed them some twig. That's our slang out here. That's our slang from outside the medieval hood. Feed them some twig. It would be my hope that we could get him lined up with several ballista instead of just the one, and he's down now. Good. Fantastic. I was worried they're going to hit us from this direction. If they hit us from this direction at this time, it would have been trouble. It would have been straight Tupac Troublesome 96 status. It would have been ugly. Happiness should bounce back, though. We've got a really, really good surplus of gold. We've been a ruler now for 50 years. I didn't think I was cut out for this stuff, but it's going pretty well so far. Could be going worse. We'll put in a cottage right there so that we got a little bit of extra room for people. We have 6 idle individuals. My suggestion then for those individuals would just be, I'm going to make more farms. I'd like our food to be wrapped up and taken care of from now on. Like, I don't want to worry about food ever. Still don't know if I want to exploit that to build another wall around that side where the ogre walked through. Like, I kind of sort of want to, but at the same time, maybe, maybe not. And we still have idle people, so let's put that back up and running. Not bad. We still have a few little spaces in here that I'll be able to fill in and make use of, although they're probably best utilized for housing. Let's see how the harvest goes. I see recovery. The number is about 30 higher than it was last year. Whoa, 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 what's going on? What's that? I had a big burp. Oh, that's a plague, isn't it? I haven't had that yet. Okay, so build a hospital right there. We don't have a choice. And then if we could prioritize for that, that would be great. Because if people start dropping off from plague, yeah, just like that right there. 12 peasants died from plague, so that's not good. Happiness is still high, though. So, I mean, we should replace those numbers pretty quickly. Food is definitely looking a little bit rougher right now. It could be better. I'll probably stack another granary up top right here. Those guys look like they are stuck. So I'm going to close it and reopen it just to see what happens. Put another granary right there. This is all defended, so we should be okay from attacks. Like, this will get burned down, but it won't be as bad because at least it's not like our inner town stuff, you know what I mean? Ah, it looks like we're positive. We came out of that one with a plus 50 this time around, and that one's now harvesting too. I'm going to reset that one because it doesn't look like it's harvesting. There we go. It looks like somebody's stuck on that side. I don't know what they're doing in there. They vibrate next to the trees. They make very obscene hand gestures. I'm not sure. Year 57, I absolutely just 100% forgot about the fact that I needed... Just completely and totally forgot about the fact that I needed a hospital at some point. My next inclination is to put that right there. And we'll start building from this side. And I'm actually going to stop that construction for right now because I don't know what they're going to do. Oh, they're landing over there. These armies are kind of getting enormous. They're starting to be armies of concerning size and girth. Like armies that could have the propensity for hurting me. Please don't destroy my hospital. It's all I have. No! Hospital, why? So young and so beautiful, hospital. So young and so beautiful. They're not going to save it. That took them forever to get over there. Shit! Oh, that's the worst. I spent so many resources on that, too. Maybe I'll focus on getting the defensive perimeter up before I start dicking around and doing dangerous shit. Is he leaving right now? Or, like, what is he doing? I also didn't put a well down there, so it's also a little bit my fault. You're still shooting, right? This dude's just gonna sit over here and punk on my wall all day long. Little bastard. Need more defenses. That's what I learned today, but at least we don't have a food problem anymore, so that's good. I feel like my progress has been retarded by the angry fists of an ogre. You idiot, stop building. Just stop building over here. Good lord. Just save the materials for now. God, so much HP on these things. And the plague is back. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Because life is mean and cruel to me. So we're about to have another big burst of people who are going to die, which is unfortunate. But it can't really be helped right now. So there goes another big chunk of our workforce. 25 peasants from plague that time. We're going to need a hospital soon rather than later. I am absolutely gonna keep working on this wall. And until we get a few more, yeah, they replenish pretty rapidly. So it's not that upsetting when your villagers die because they come back pretty quickly. It's not like it matters altogether that much as long as you've got like the fundamental bits and pieces of what you need in order to get by. I may expand out my stone harvesting as well. Just so I can have a little bit more. I feel like stone has been slow, and I'd like it to be sped up a little bit. I'd also like to put in a well over here just so we have coverage on the southern end. And from there, things are looking pretty spiffy. Aside from the fact that they keep hitting me across my, like, weakest flank. How did that even catch fire? How is that even vaguely possible? Ugh. Alright, well, just keep up at work, everybody. We're getting, like, somebody died in a woodcutting accident. So was he, like, laying on the chopping block? He was like, look at me, look, Ma, no hands. You can chop wood around my face. Me and my brother's been working on this trick for weeks. Oh, God. Mom, Brian's dead. What? Brian's dead, Ma. Brian's dead. Am I still collecting taxes? Or are we like, okay, so I'm going to need taxes again. People are not going to be happy about said taxes, but people are going to have to goddamn deal. We are not in a position right now where we can be turning down taxes. I'll put a ballista and an arrow tower right there, too, just to help out with that a little bit. Again? Already? Oh, sweet Jesus. Vikings are coming out of the woodwork right now. They are not messing around. At least they landed at my most defensive, like, my most defensible spot this time. Also, they made dumb tactical decisions, just like walking along the walls getting whooped. They seriously just set the road on fire? I don't know how I feel about that. Definitely need more ballistas. I think I'm just going to stack ballistas from now on. I mean, they're killing them, and they're doing their thing, but... Okay, so apparently there's rubble right there that I didn't know about. Shit's getting real in the field right now. Vikings ain't playing no more. Why are they even attacking me? Did I send them like an angry tweet or something? Like, I don't recall at any moment calling down this kind of hellfire upon myself. And yet here it is. They're still just out here trying to whoop on me. Being all kinds of unfriendly. Ain't nothing nice out here. Which way faces forward? I can't see. There you go. Wipe out a couple of these trees too, although I may turn some of this area into a forester's lodge. Just to say that I did. It's extra resources, like, if you need them, you need them. We're out of time for the day. My name is Splattercat. This... Oh, look, there's little... What's up with these dudes right here? There's like little doctory ass dudes. Oh, there's little plague doctors. Hell yeah. That's what's up. Nice job, plague doctors. Do your thing. Disease, decay, and death don't have anything on you. You are the masters of your domain. Why am I not producing stone anymore? I'm a little worried about this. I would like more stone. If I could get more stone, that would be super swell. Plague Doctor's gonna catch this dude. He's like, nope, not today. You ain't healing me. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Kingdoms and Castles. I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you for stopping on in. Bye-bye, everybody.